everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train. This is birthday week, so I guess I should probably start planning. Allison turns 12 on Wednesday, and honestly, I feel like it gets faster and faster every single year. So October hits, and then Allison's birthday is here, and then suddenly it's Christmas. I feel like it gets shorter every single year. And I've been so busy being up at her school that I really haven't had time to sit down and really plan out everything. So I'm gonna have to do that this week. She's having some friends over for a sleepover on Friday night, and then we're having our family party on Saturday. So it's not really too bad. Thankfully, I'm keeping it really simple now. Like when she was younger, I used to do themes for her birthday parties. So like Snow White or Paw Patrol, that sort of thing. So I'd have to think of all the decorations, and then I'd be a little extra and start making snacks and things that were themed to whatever her party was. And thankfully, she's old enough now where she's like, I don't need a theme this year. So because of all that stuff going on, I didn't have to do much in terms of meal planning this week. So I went to Aldi for all of my shopping. Let's get into the haul, and then I'll kind of talk about what's going on this week. Here's my haul for this weekend from Aldi. So starting over on this side, I just got 1 dozen eggs because I still have some in the fridge. I also got a package of zucchini to use as a side item for a sheet pan dinner. Same with the baby carrots, it's probably gonna go with that. Then just a bunch of bananas to use for breakfast and possibly baking, I don't know yet. Also a bag of apples, mostly for me, but I think I'm also gonna make an apple crisp for dessert later this week, so I have extra just in case. Then just a bag of red grapes. These were on sale this week. Back here, I got some of these peanut butter filled pretzels. These are usually a huge hit here. And a box of the Marshmallows and Stars cereal for Allison. Some chia seeds. I use these in all of the energy bites that I make, and I was running low. Also, just a Lunchable nachos one for one of Allison's lunches. A box of sweetener packets for my coffee. Also, some of these Autumn Crisp grapes. These are the only kind that Allison will eat, so I'll keep buying them as long as she eats them. Then a container of sliced Swiss for sandwiches. Then some string cheese just for snacking. A bag of miniature chocolate chips. Then some Italian chicken sausages. I'm using that in the sheet pan dinner. And I also got 3 boxes of these dark chocolate peanut butter protein bars. I had extra money in the budget, so I just bought 3 boxes. Also, a package of these Snack Selects, the crackers and the cheese. Some taco shells. I froze a few meals the week before. Chicken fajitas is one of them, so I'm cooking that in a slow cooker, and then these taco shells are going with them. Also, some hot sauce because we ran out. A jar of salsa, and some just tortilla chips. An impulse buy was this pumpkin spice kettle corn. They have an entire aisle dedicated to fall stuff, and this looked amazing. Also some rolled oats. I'm doing a lot of baking with oats, so blueberry oat cups for breakfast, and then energy bites. Also just a loaf of bread for sandwiches. 2 of these hydration packets. These are the strawberry flavor. They're pretty good. And then lastly, some frozen items. I got 2 bags of broccoli and then 2 bags of green beans. My total so far this weekend is $81.31. So our weekly budget is typically $125 a week. And I still had some money left over from last week as well. So I've got $70 left in the budget. Part of that I'm going to be buying fresh produce. I bought some this week or this weekend, but I want to make salad or salad kits, and I don't want to buy it on Friday only to not use it until Wednesday and risk it going bad. So that's why there's not always a whole bunch of vegetables in the haul that you see, but I do go out and buy more like the day of or the day before we actually eat it. All right, so as far as the meal plan goes, her birthday is Wednesday, like I said, and we always take her out to eat wherever she wants to go. It's usually been Rapid Fired Pizza, which has been like her favorite pizza place for the longest time. It's, gosh, probably the past 4 or 5 years, we've always gone there on her birthday. This year, she wants this local place called Marco's, which has really good pizza. So we'll get that for her on Wednesday. And then Friday, when her friends come over, we're getting pizza as well. So lots and lots of pizza. I will definitely be buying some salad kits to go with them. Other things I'm actually cooking this week. Like I said before, I made a couple of freezer meals like a week or 2 ago, one of which was chicken and bell peppers and onion. I just put those in the freezer, and then I'm gonna put it all in the slow cooker with some taco seasoning, and then just put them on tacos. I've got sour cream. I think I have cheese. I forgot to look. I might go out and buy some lettuce to put on them too. I'm also making a sheet pan dinner. So one of the things that I'm trying to do is go through my freezer and see what I have. I have not had the time to do that yet. I just did like a little brief glance in my little freezer. I saw that I had gnocchi. I went to Mr. Max a long time ago, and they have like these big old 4-pound bags of gnocchi. So I had bought one, and we still have a partial bag left. So I'm gonna use that. I was gonna buy sweet potatoes, but then I saw that, I'm like, let me just use that up first. So I've got that, the chicken sausage, and then the zucchini and baby carrots. Just stick them in the oven for a little bit, and then that's dinner. We're also making like grilled sandwiches. I have ham in the fridge already. I bought it last week thinking we were gonna eat sandwiches. Never made anything. So I have that in there already. The bread, the cheese. I was also gonna make some soup. And here's my ADHD, right? Like, I saw sandwiches, I'm like, we usually eat like tortilla chips and fruit to go with it, but I kind of wanted some soup because the weather is getting colder. So after I made my meal plan and put stuff in my grocery list and everything, I wrote down I wanted to make basil tomato soup. And I told myself, okay, well, I'll just add this stuff to the grocery list before I leave to go shopping. It's gonna be fine. It was not fine. I did not put it on the list, and I didn't realize until I was at Aldi. And at that point, I'm like, I really don't feel like looking through my phone for a recipe and then the ingredients. So I might just go to the store and get like some cans of soup. I love canned soup, okay? I need to go buy some more for the pantry. I used to try to keep more in the pantry, but then I just stopped buying it. So there's all of that. And then breakfast, again, I'm making blueberry oatmeal cups. I have blueberries in the freezer that I need to use up. I am doubling this recipe so that we can have it all week long and maybe even freeze some. I have that recipe down below if you want to go check it out. I also want to make a bunch of energy bites. I also want to make some cereal bars. I have Cheerios and I have Rice Krispies in the pantry, and I've been using those to make cereal bars, but I'm at the point now where I'm running out of like pantry space, like in the cabinets up there. So I want to take those out and make all the things. That way I've got room for other things. All right, that's all I have for you guys this week. So I don't know if I mentioned it last week or not, but if you don't follow me on Instagram already, do so like right now, because this week on Instagram, I've declared it to be freezer meal week. So I'm sharing like all sorts of tips on how to freeze meals, the best meals that you can freeze, and all the other good stuff. So check the link below to follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting on my feed and in my stories all week long. So go check that out. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Are you looking for easy dinners to feed your busy family? Click the link in the description to grab a free recipe book with 10 simple and delicious dinners that my family loves. Download it now and tell me what you think.